All right, sprucing up, looking to spruce up an empty wall in your home and not maybe just put kids' pictures up there, because that's what I have a lot of. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but Diana Rose of Diana Rose Design joins us with some great ideas that you have on the table here. Good morning, Diana.
Good morning, Tim.
Thanks for coming in. So what do we do? Yeah, you're looking at that wall, and it just doesn't work.
Yes.
What do we do with that wall?
We could do better.
Yeah,
And
we could do better. Yes.
And one of the easiest way to do a beautiful wall feature is wallpaper. Because nowadays wallpaper comes in so many beautiful options, you can explore some bold patterns, some colors, some metallics, ombre, and the best part is that you can take literally one day to transform your entire room, and it's dust-free. So that's the best part.
DIY wallpaper?
I don't think so. You would actually need to get a professional, just because it gets finicky depending on the type of wallpaper you use. So I would definitely hire someone.
Are we talking accent wall, or are we talking, let's say, all the walls in a said room?
Depends. So if it's a large room, you could do an accent wall. So pick the best wall that has the best feature, and you can do that. But for smaller rooms, for example, a powder room, you could do the entire space. It looks quite dramatic.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to what else do you have? What, like tile and like a little bit of?
Yes. So the other way you can do your walls is you can do the classic trim.
Okay.
So the trim work, and I usually recommend my clients to go full height paneling, because you can play around with different molding styles. You can do some layering, and the best part is when you create this kind of a shadow box, you can inlay a different material in it as well.
Could you put wallpaper in there?
Exactly. So you can do wallpaper. You can do antique mirror. And for example, if you're doing a formal dining room, you can do a nice mirror inlay inside your panel. The best part about this type of paneling also is that if you're creating a secret door, let's say you have a door between your dining room and your servery, and you don't want to have just a door, then you can hide it or camouflage it with the panel. So it looks really concealed.
A secret door just for your own little room that nobody else knows about.
Yeah.
Where's Dad? I don't know, Dad. When it comes to trends, where are you with trends?
With trends, I don't really believe in trends too much. I think, you know, we all create our own home, and it has to really reflect what is best for us. So you can kind of pick and choose and get inspired depending what you really like, but I don't really like to follow that, you know, this year this is in trend, so you have to switch things up, and next year is something else. I kind of stick with very classic, elegant look that is very timeless and can last you for quite a long time, because it is a large investment.
When it comes to the wallpaper, we said no to DIY because it's a little tricky.
Yes.
What about to the trim?
Trim, you could do it yourself, for
Yeah?
sure. So for instance, this wall has been made out of these 3 pieces. So you just have to lay it out, plan your wall, and, you know, have some friends over and try to kind of install
So they can watch you do it.
Yeah.
What's this little comfy thing here?
So this is upholster panel wall, and these are really great for bedrooms. So instead of having, let's say, just your bed and a bare wall above the bed, you could actually put them on the wall all the way to the ceiling, and this way it looks like a headboard.
It looks like a headboard, okay.
And it's visually a bit more appealing as well than just having
What does
a
it come in? Does it come in like this, or does it come in like a big piece?
So you can make them custom, and you can pick your own fabric. You can, again, introduce color, you can do some pattern, you can do different widths and heights, and you can stagger them in different patterns, so you can go really wild.
We
with
only got a
this.
minute left. A little bit of tile.
Yes.
Do you want to touch on that?
So for tile, if you're doing any floor-to-ceiling accent walls, for example, it's your TV wall with the fireplace, you can introduce some stonework. So depending on the budget, you can go with natural stone. And, you know, if you are kind of a little bit more conservative, you can go with porcelain slabs. If you want to take it up a notch, then
Look
you
at some
could
of these
do,
pictures. That's
yes,
wonderful.
then you could do a backlit stone like Patagonia or onyx.
When it comes to cost, wallpaper cheapest, trim second, stone most?
I would say trim is the cheapest.
Cheapest.
Wallpaper is the second, and stone is the more expensive.
You're at the home show?
Yes, I am this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday.
Ah.
So if anybody has any questions, you can bring them along. We'll have design consultations
That's
there as well.
in Mississauga, is it?
It's downtown.
Downtown. Okay,
Yes,
downtown Toronto.
yes.
All right, good to have you. Diana Rose
Thank
from
you so much.
Diana Rose Design. You can follow her along at Diana Rose Design on Instagram.